Alright, welcome back everyone to Let's Play Albion. We are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything that I've gotten here. So, Tom's level 10. Dreer's 9. I don't actually think Rainer went up at all. Yeah, he's still 7. She's level 10. I don't really care about Rainer. I'll let him level at his own pace. I used all of Dreer's training points and all of Tom's. I didn't use any of her training points. I'm not actually sure if there's something better to use them on or not, but I'm just gonna hold off on it for now. I've got 10 of each of the magic potions, 10 of those blue healing by talking to her, and I grabbed 10 antidotes. I have 99 of these. You can only carry 99 in a pack, so in like a single spot. I could have more, and I did for a little while, but I actually put on the white ring and found out that it is incredibly cursed. The red sword is also cursed. The white ring I don't think really has a use. I think it's just a useless item. Yeah, it doesn't even have a magic spell. But the red sword, if you use it in combat, as long as you don't have it equipped, you can use it, and it causes a giant explosion thing. It's pretty powerful. I have a good amount of gold too, because Cronniers are worth a lot over time. So, a couple of those items I was given, like the crystal dagger and the fire ring, have damage spells as their actives. That's pretty cool. So, sorry, Mom, my human friends. Well, Tom, are you ready for your journey? The ship is ready for you. Yes, 7 Diogenes. I think we have to leave your beautiful city. So you want to go? I hope that in spite of the sad accident with Akira, you have a good impression of Jira now. We've experienced a lot, and people no longer appear as alien to me as they did a short time ago. It is hard for me to say goodbye, but I think we better go right away. Yes. Your words make me glad, Tom Driscoll. Now I will have someone take you to your ship. I wish you a good and successful journey. That was basically the, are you sure you want to leave moment. Janice accompanies Tom and his companions to the harbor where the ship is already waiting. They say goodbye, and the ship moves out of the harbor and out to sea. Alright. I'm worried about what lies ahead in our search for the Toronto's landing place. I am too. I actually don't know what's beyond this part of the game. This is as far as I've seen / played, so hopefully no dangerous obstacles. Well, I think we did alright for our first criminal investigation. After all that has happened, I propose that we forget the formalities from here on out. What do you think, Rainer? And you, Dreer, Sarah? All agree to forget the formalities. Yeah, at least they didn't have like all 3 of them saying yes, 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 yes. It's a scrin. Let him go. He's out of here. Well, we're out of here, really. No more Scrin, maybe. I'll bet there are. I'll bet I'll be fighting Scrin 3 now. The passage lasts many days. No, it hasn't. It's been like an hour. During this time, Dreer teaches everyone the language spoken by the humans on the next isle. Oh. It's been like an hour. He taught us all the language. That's helpful. Finally, land reappears. Look at that. Now, I don't know my human history very well, but I do know, due to the fact that I was looking at the languages that they could speak, this is Celtic. That is the, or Celtic, sorry, not Celtic. I knew I was going to say it that way, and then I was trying to make sure I didn't. I did anyways. They speak Celtic, and it is Celtic buildings and such, so pretty nuts. Finally, Tom and his companions feel solid ground under their feet again. They say goodbye to the crew and look around. Alright. I think I can move. I can move! Look at that, Tom! I'm not very knowledgeable in history, but these huts look like Celtic round huts! Not only are these humans on this planet, but apparently they are even descendants of the Celts! That's completely impossible! As impossible as the strange phenomena we have observed here, we have observed with the Iskay, the magic. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. Someone had to say it. This planet obviously does not work like ours. And doesn't seem to be at all ashamed about it. Come on. Let's be a little more pragmatic about this. When we have found the Toronto, we'll have enough time and means to get to the bottom of all the riddles this world has to offer. Maybe you're right. It's probably time I expand my outlook on natural science a little. I shouldn't resist learning something new. A proposal of pragmatism. I think we should speak with the village's chief. He'll probably know if something big enough to be the Toronto has been seen around here. If the people here have something to do with the Celts, there must be a tribal king or someone like that. If they haven't heard anything about your giant airship here, we could try to get to Mani, the large continent east of here. Who wants to bet we're going to be going to Mani, the large continent east of here, pretty soon? What's that? Oink? It's a perfectly normal earth pig! If people somehow managed to get here, I guess it's not surprising they brought their domestic animals with them. So is this town not going to be first person? Is it not big enough for that? Hey you! Toki din! Excuse me, but I'd rather not talk right now. My husband drowned recently and tears running down the young woman's face. Oh, yeah? Large letters, it reads here, Tharnos, King of Kaluta. Okay. Is it you? Toki din, travelers, I am the tribal king of Klauta. Togi din, Tharnos, that must be the greeting. We are searching for a giant metal ship which fell from the sky. Have you heard of such a thing? Ha ha ha! Are you crazy? Pardon me, but I haven't heard such nonsense in a long time. You ought to turn yourself over to the druids of Arjano for treatment. Now, if that is so, we should travel on to Mani, great island east of here, as fast as possible. Could you tell us if we can make such a sea journey from here, O Tharnos? So, you would like to leave Klauta again? Garrus the fisherman is an experienced sailor who could safely take you to Mani, but he, and therefore you, need my permission to do this. Now, naturally, I could grant you such approval, but there's a small matter you must handle for me. As strangers, you are better suited to it than someone from this area, since it requires great discretion. You would have to promise me to keep quiet about this conversation. This is what the situation is. We expect a king to have full mental and especially physical powers, since otherwise he could bring misfortune to the Tuath. Wherever the Tuath is. Now, my wife and I have been wanting children for a long time. We, and the weapon-bearing men, are becoming impatient. Therefore, I would like to get an amulet from the druids of Arjano, which could reinforce my virility. I'm sure that you understand that I do not want to entrust this order to one of my men, or go to Arjano myself. Go to Barrow, the druid, and ask him for a strengthening amulet. Bring it to me and I will grant you your travels. Why is this not... do I know this is not going to be that simple? Let's try to remember that Tuath word and ask him about it.